You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Small Joe, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beating me. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way at Sacrifice, you got a 33 and a third chance of winning. You got a 33 and a third chance of winning. I got a 66 and two-thirds chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me, and he's not even going to try. So, Samoa Joe, you take your 33 and a third chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 and a third chance of winning at Sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance of winning if we used to go one-on-one, and then add 66 and two-thirds percent. I got 141 and two-thirds chance of winning at Sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at Sacrifice.
And we are live. Hello, hopefully you just didn't hear my phone just then. I know I put on the schedule I was going to start around 8, but the thing I planned the stream around went shorter than expected. So I was just kind of sitting around, and I didn't really want to do anything with, like, commitment, in case it, like, interfered with the stream. So I just said screw it and I just started streaming. Good news, I finally figured out the sound alerts. Now I can get blasted with the minute-long Steiner math. What else? Because I like to write some stuff down before I talk. Otherwise I'll forget. But I was looking over some of my stuff. Center and Kagura's stream did pretty well. Slightly higher draw. Of course it was. Tormentum was a pretty obscure game. And Senran Kagura has the power of horny. But yeah. So the first stream I did, I was pretty much a knight. I took all the speech and or all the personality and all the endurance skills, and I took blade. I decided to do something different just because that was kind of a test run. I'm doing a Nord Barbarian. I did a little testing to get caught up where I was. So pretty much all I did was the dungeon, the grave robbing quest. And then I did the one alien druid right outside of the sewers in the starting area. So pretty much the same. I enjoyed it. It was very fast and very smash. Very simple but fun. Oh yeah, a thing I did change because I got through like the first act of Tormentum. I think there's like maybe like 2.5 acts in that game. So there's gonna probably be another stream for that. It was going to be Friday, so tomorrow I guess. But I think change of plans because my buddy Frog was kind enough to get me a copy of American Truck Simulator. So I'll probably try to be playing some of that. There's gonna be some dudes out on the road together. Oh god, I gotta sneeze. Never mind, I did not sneeze. So yeah, American Truck Simulator. He talks as though there's co-op in it. I haven't looked at it myself, but if there is, that'll probably be some fun times if he's down to clown. Oh yeah, there haven't been any like YouTube episodes yet, which is what I kind of talked about at the last stream. I did some first time editing, and I just realized I gotta stop saying anyways. Hi Frog. But damn it, I keep saying My speech classes in college are coming back to haunt me. So, I did some first time editing for the Senran Kagura stream. It took a bit longer than anticipated. So, stay tuned for the Mono Run Poison Pokemon and the Elder Scrolls Arena Let's Plays. With that out of the way, let me just go ahead and turn that off. Turn the game volume on. Remember to turn Discord on this time. See, I'm learning, guys. And then we're gonna go to the window capture. And boom! Barbarian! Gonna turn that music off on my end. Gonna undeafen in Discord. Hi, Frog. Alright, and we are good to go. I guess for all the build guys out there, this is what I'm rocking. Armor, athletics, block, blunt, alchemy, acrobatics, and light armor. So pretty much all the speed skills, the endurance skills that aren't heavy armor. And we got some blunt, because everyone goes swords. We need axes and hammers. And then thanks to Frog, we chose alchemy as the next skill. So this is a very self-sufficient class.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. That's how I get up. Anyways, how's it going, Frog?
It's going. Yeah.
I just realized I gotta check Discord because there was an update. Okay, you're at 100%.
Maybe this a quick test. Yeah, I can hear myself on the stream, so we're good.
I also fixed the sound alert so you'll actually be able to hear them.
Good.
Alrighty, what quests do I have? Not much.
Speaking of ATS, I'm gonna be playing some in the background, because why not?
Can you... Oh no, you can see my mouse.
If there is anybody in the chat, and feels free to... Uh-oh. Well, if my game doesn't decide to break...
Okay, give me one sec, because this mouse is gonna bother me. Oh, I can't even...
Retrowave paint job for the truck looks cool. I want that.
I can't even, like...
I won't say yet.
I'm gonna have to, like, close the game. So, wait, somehow.
There we go. Anyway.
Go here. Go here. I can't even click out of it. Like, it has completely consumed my mouse. I can't click on anything.
Oh no. It's 103k for crawler tractor. What?
There we go. Alt F4, baby.
Oh.
Those years of playing Smite in my early days have come back to help. So, okay. I need to...
Yeah, it's just better to do the freight market now. I can do a double bed of fireworks. I don't want to do massive tech parts.
Here's that. I'm working with a lot of layers here. Oh, why did I press play? God damn it. Whatever, it'll be fine. As long as we don't tab out again, I guess.
Oh, I haven't made it to Salt Lake City yet. Look at that. Alright. I guess we can go with that.
Okay, thank God.
And I... Oregon.
Okay, turn that down. Okay, now we're ready to go adventuring. Probably do the main quest for a while. Norton, I swear to God, quit asking me to allow Discord to use my webcam. I've said yes like 8 times today. You know, it's not showing up, it'll be fine. Whee! Oh, my legs! That's the first time that's happened. I can jump pretty far already. Ooh. Whee! Whee! I guess also just to mention, I did finally, after like 8 hours, the Sinrin Kagura stream finally downloaded to YouTube.
Oh, great. It sounds about right.
Isn't there like a guy here? Because I remember last time there's a fisherman, I laughed at him and then he didn't give me the quest. Ooh. Maybe he like actually owns a house. Oh, hi.
Welcome to the Walnut Inn. Could I interest you in a room or perhaps a bit of wine?
Wine, you say?
Yes, actually, I'm quite fond of collecting all manners of
Ooh,
wines
I don't know
from
if we'll
all
make.
over Tamriel.
We could do
If I make it to Vegas, I get most of that
One
trip
vintage
done.
continues to elude me.
Or I can
Shadow
go.
Banish wine.
No, I'm not
Oh,
going to
I'd
Salt Lake.
love to add it to my collection.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that
Say,
one then.
That gives me an idea.
Shadow Banish wine.
Adventure.
That's a name.
If you can retrieve 6 bottles of Shadow Banish wine, I'll gladly pay
Honestly,
you well. All I know about them is that they're
from
found
Elko
in the many
to-
fort ruins scattered all over Cyrodiil.
Oh, that's a quest for the game guide. Go find wines in these abandoned ruins. I also need to turn the game down. Just a hair. There we go. No, yeah, Frog, I might have found yet another VTuber
Oh no.
that appeals to me. I guess for anyone watching, Church of Poe. I don't really know how to describe them. I guess just like a god VTuber, and she was rocking out some Dragon Age Origins, which is probably my favorite game. Also checked out some of their other stuff. They got some spicy content for the cultured individual.
Gotcha.
Come on. Yeah, no like Hololive or any of the big ones here. I'm out here in the trenches. Average VTuber viewer base for me is like 26 viewers. It's paying dividends. Just ask Vulcan. I finally found him a VTuber last night. I was so proud. All it took was some alcohol and some Warhammer figurines. Okay, I'm going the right way. How many potions do I have? Okay, I got 2 powerful ones.
So I'm taking a crane, a mobile crane, to Denver, Colorado.
Colorado?
From Colorado, from Odessa, Texas.
Man, Odessa sounds like another fantasy name. What was the other one? Texarkana?
Yeah, Texarkana. But to be fair, Odessa does sound like Odysseus. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I'm from Ohio. We got a place called Spartan and Athens. Or Athens.
Yeah, we got Athens, and I know we have Athens. We might have some kind of Sparta or something like that down here. I love that everybody just decided that Sparta and Athens or Spartan or whatever was like a cool name to put in every freaking state possible, except for Hawaii and maybe Alaska.
Yeah. But let's be real. Hawaii is like one of those countries that are like technically part of the US. And then no one wants to go and live in Alaska except the crazies.
Yeah, I have 3350 on this.
Which people might ask, oh, but Alaska brands itself as a place you can get away from your problems. Why would that ever be a bad place to live? Well, I mean, besides the fact that it's always night and freezing,
everybody with problems is there.
Exactly. They go away from It's like California to Texas. They go to get away from their problems, but they bring their problems there.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna go into Yellow Tick Cave. I probably won't catch anything in here. Alright, I need to look at my hotkeys.
Oh, UBS. Legally distinct UPS.
Well, well.
Wizard! What the? Who shot at me?
Oh,
It's an imp! Zex swings pretty fast. I don't know what anyone's talking about.
yeah, I like that a little bit better.
A pickaxe. Can I pickaxe you a question?
Really? That was a stretch.
No, stretch was gonna be the joke I was gonna make after you said stretch.
Uh,
Only the highest brow humor here.
right.
Just rip out this imp's bone. Has no use, but I can do it. Okay, I need to work on my hotbars here. I forgot that the Nords had like a frost touch ability. Where they do 50 points of frost damage on touch. And 30 armor.
I wish I could have read that sign, but the print was so small I couldn't even read it, and I was only going like 15 miles.
So, let me see here. So for me, 2 was always healing. So we're gonna do that. 3 is armor. We're gonna make 4 our war axe. And then we're gonna make 5 our shield. So then 6 can be our torch. I'm gonna immediately forget about these. But now we'll have all the things we need. I believe. Oh, and 7 will be repair hammers.
Okay, so I guess I can go up through here.
So go boom.
So
then,
I stop here, grab gas, and go here, repair, and call it good.
there we
I
go.
only have to go 700, so I'll just stop and repair. I'm not gonna worry about gas yet.
Oh, hi. Smash! Oh, you didn't stand a chance, buddy. Robe of Deflection, 5% armor. Basically. Percentage is just armor. Green velvet shoes. Some shoes. I'm sure that my dogs are picking up real nice in the audio right now.
Actually, I don't hear them on
thank
Discord,
God.
so
Oh, that's good. Ooh. Guy didn't even see it coming. Oh no, who's there? Oh, I didn't. Screw
I
magic.
believe I'm going to Denver.
I'm sure no one's ever said that before.
Yay, a Mack truck dealer. Actually, I want to see what trucks I got.
You know, if it's a big truck, it could be a Big Mac truck.
I mean, yeah. Man, I don't have any cool trucks.
I want you to know, Frog, when we play American Truck Simulator together, I will be making countless big truck references.
I'm so excited.
You just can't hide it.
No. I can't.
Oh my god, I have so much health. Weak potions don't do anything for me already. Barbarian! Why'd I do that? I knew it was gonna be the... As soon as I did the thing, I knew it was gonna be the one after that. Now I'm kind of thinking maybe I should have chose the ritual stone for the healing. But I got alchemy, I guess. Maybe. I'm lost already.
Why does the end do that too?
The end? Forward power attacks. Guess I gotta go this away. I reopen that, yep.
To arms! To arms!
Man, I just cut down these mages. Check cave. Oh, well, I guess I'll go this way. See, what's my... My athletics is about to go up. So is my light armor. Nice. This might have been the way I just came from. Well? No, because I haven't really explored. But that's a corpse. Cut you down where you stand, wizard. And that's another thing about me. I'm gonna be opening my map a lot. I am what we in the business like to call a map whore. Eat the shrooms. This is my sustenance. So I said it was that, and then that. And I got to unequip my shield. There we go.
You know, if I'm gonna be driving, probably should put on my glasses.
Now, you know, as much as everyone simps for Velma Dinkley, she really did put a bad rap for everyone not wearing wearing glasses. I can't see without my glasses. Every episode.
Yeah.
Yes, whoever it was is gone now. Nobody. From the shadows. Oh. Okay, I bumped in my disk drive. Stop it. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna have to go through this whole thing again, aren't I? And I just leveled. That's unfortunate. Wait, no, my hotbar! No, my hotbar! Okay, battle axe is smaller than more. So is actually the bigger one. That's how I remember. It's the reverse. We're gonna get that. I'm gonna go to powers. Gonna get that. And then thinking of that, I might end up using the Nordic touch. Then that. 5 is shield. 6 is torch. Wait, what did I say the last one was? I got those. I got that. Oh, repair hammers, that's right. Oh, and I... There we go.
Yeah.
I'm not dicking around anymore, wizard. Oh, for Lord's sake. Why did that unequip? There we go. This game is very dark. It's why things like Night Eye are so important. Okay, we'll go down here first. Kill you. Alright.
Road work ahead. I sure hope it does.
Oh god, that imp messed me up. Frog, I found a fork.
A battle fork?
I think it might just be a fork, but the imp was carrying it. Which reminds me, I'll have to go do that imp staff quest and never turn it in. That way I can actually just be like Overlord. Don't run from me. Don't run. It's gonna be pointless. Okay, that one looks like it's gonna go into a dead end, so we'll go this way. Hit the wizard! Oh! Oh, Nelly! Gonna chuck that bad boy right now. Okay, maybe these potions aren't as powerful when you're not a wizard with no health. Which, by the way, for those that don't know, this game actually has potion sickness. So it's not like Skyrim where you can just chug all your potions and power through. You'll eventually run out. Axe fight! I win. Alright, I need to find a bed. Alright, there's a bunch of, like, wizards living here. There should be beds somewhere. Damn it. Thoroughly japed it again. For 12 gold, I'd rather have my lockpicks back. Ooh, torches. I need all those, because I'm pretty sure these eventually run out. Some blue suede shoes. So that, yeah, that clears that out. Can we go this way? Yeah. There we go. Potion of healing, which I should probably drink. Check some of those. We just go straight this way. Into Yellow Tick Hollows. Ralph seized him. What the? Oh, there's a second one. Easy. Ooh, oh, you missed! Who else wants some? One day my block button will work. And it won't look like I'm having a seizure. Potion of Warmth. That's probably going to be useful in Arena. With the Hellhounds. There you are. Really? No beds? You guys are just chilling out here, sleeping on the cave floor? Whatever. Alright. Whoop. Alright, that's a tactic. Forward power attack them. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, hi. Pewter spoon. Eight gold. Really? No beds? Did I clear everything out in there? Yes. Wow, those loading screens are a lot faster than Skyrim's. Definitely a lot shorter than the Senran Kagura loading screens, I'll tell you that. Oop. Which, funny enough, Frog, I was looking at my my views for some of my videos. Oh, come on. Okay, unequip the torch. There we go. And my Senran Kagura stream already beat my my Tormentum stream in terms of views. Could probably expect some more of that in the future. Also, because we need to beat that game again. Oh, what now? Oh! I'm annoyed. You try to hit me with an ice ball. Plunging attack! No, it wasn't as cool as Dark Souls. Damn goal. Could anything more like... No. Alright. How far am I? I can just show up there again, so I'm gonna go ahead and go back to town and rest. Wee.
What do you want?
What do you want? Oh, talk about service.
I do have a...
Yeah, sure.
Very good. Farewell.
It's weird that the dialogue sometimes in this game just doesn't match up. What do you want? Farewell. Or like, what's another good one? The beggars. Spare a coin for the old beggar. Here, take 3 gold. Thank you, kind sir. You've done things the hard way, but without taking risk, taking responsibility for failure. How could you have understood? Well, I guess that's purely from alchemy. 69 strength. Nice. I should... Oh yeah, my battle axe needs repair. There we go. It might take me a while to increase my endurance skills. Just because I have trouble blocking. And armor is, well, armor. I know we could just fast travel to Wayne and Priory, but how are we gonna level up our athletics then? I just realized something. Okay, now we're good. Get this way. I don't even know where the road's at anymore. That's fine, you're just having a stroll through nature. Whee! What the? Oh. Dear. Found Fort Ash. Why does it sound familiar?
Why do you bother me? Pay up, or else.
How about no?
Actually, that's the way this one prefers it.
Axe fight. God. Exciting. Do I still have the rough leather? I have the cuirass. I'll take that. Right, it's tap for inventory. Don't need that. Fort Ash, why does this sound familiar? Oh, lovely. Skulls. Potion of detect life? What? Why is he just sitting here? That's concerning. A blackberry? A carrot? Yay, my athletics went up. Alright, into the dungeon we go. It's gonna take forever to get to Wayne and Priory. That's alright, we're just here for the ride.
Alright, back to it.
Welcome back.
Oh, I'm a cruise on too. Look at that, that's crazy.
Well, they one-shot rats. Don't I have the button for this? Alrighty, let's see what we can make. I know we got some stuff for, like, life detect. And some rat meat. Hopefully it has something with restore health. Or feather. Funny enough, a sweet roll actually gives you encumbrance. Like extra carry limit. Just gonna make one of those just in case. Grapes give you water walking, that's funny.
Man, maybe I want to go play Hades instead.
Right on.
I don't know yet.
Oh, those are some goblins. So here's the downside of block I've learned. Is you kind of need a shield to make the most of it. So it starts out pretty good. Of like, oh, you know, if you block with weapons or your fists. But then it gets into like, only if you have a shield. Some cheap wine. I'll take some. A cheese wheel. Left in this fort to be all moldy. I see a goblin. Oh, he closed the door. That all you got? He poisoned me through the door. Come on, man. I call some shenanigans. Dead treasure hunter. Whew. Okay. Hand axe it is. Oh, I remember this place. Yeah, we're gonna try something here. Come get me. I'm right here. Come on. Were you scared? I'm right here. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. I'm shooting you with arrows. Dumbass. Never go the way they tell you. Tactical advantage. I need to drink a potion. Nope. Nothing. Screw you, Ratatouille. Oh, a silver fork. This really was. Oh my god! I actually did kill Remy. My bad.
Ratatouille. My bad.
My armor is so close to leveling. Wow. My battle axe is taking quite a bit of damage. I did not explore that away. Which I believe is this way. God, I remember there was like a bunch of like shamans in here. This is way easier. You know, if I could see. Oh, now I'm in the stockade. This is probably where they all are. Why do goblins always have lockpicks? I feel like they're not like civilized or smart enough to be able to use a lockpick. Like, I get they're goblins and all, but... okay. Why would I... Who would ever use this? Oh, this is a puzzle, isn't it? No, it is not. Okay. I'm down. Out from the darkness comes the Barbarian!
But yes, put in even more lights, cause why not? Freaking hate cities, they're so dumb. There's a light here, and a light here, and a light here, and a light here. It's been 1 mile of... whatever, you know?
I don't think I've seen anyone playing American Truck Simulator that enjoyed going through cities. And you take any country folk and you put them in the city for like 3 days, they'll tell you it was a mistake to make those.
Yeah.
Oh, bed. Can I sleeps? You cannot sleep with enemies nearby. What if I put my torch out? Cannot sleep with enemies nearby. But I'm tired. Oh, that's a corpse. Oh, is it this rat? It better not be this rat. I missed the rat. No. Oh, that's a lot of rats. That's a good thing I got a lot of arrows. All they are is just a rat trapped in a cage. You're our last one. That... I think I got them all. Hold on, I know. I made a potion specifically for this reason. Oh no, this one's still alive. Well, we dipped in buttermilk. He survived. Now he's dead. There we go. Just rest now or get my health back. Down we go. My leg! Got a little rat farm. That's where I was. Is that it? I remember this being way more difficult. Huh. Whatever. Let's go out this way. Put the torch away. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I sure am. I'm gonna do something really stupid before I leave this fort. Did I get that chest? Gonna save it. There's no way I can make that jump. Come on. What?
I'm not awake enough to be playing Trucking Simulator, I'll be honest.
Yeah, it seems like a game you can only really play it when you're in a certain mood.
I'm about to, like, fall asleep. That's dangerous.
Well. Hi, my name is Rided Hawk, and this is Jackass. We. Oh, I'm dead. This is why we saved.
This is definitely why it's unhealthy to do that.
Yeah, acrobatics should not have been like a skill for me, but see if I can land right there. No, I missed it. Alright, we'll try again.
Your acrobatics increased. Look at that.
Yeah. Alright, I'm trying to get to like right between this pillar. Dude, I did it. What?
Whoa.
That will be fine.
Alright, time to go play, yeah. Just,
80s?
yeah. No, play Siege. I'm gonna wake myself up before I play Hades.
Ah, so you gotta get angry, you gotta get mean.
Exactly.
That's the only way you can play.
Yo, what's that?
I have no health. I shouldn't have done that.
From...
Actually, I can just wait. Tiger lilies.
Tigre.
Ooh. Kind of like the skybox here.
Oh, there's... Yeah, let me turn this down.
What is this? Oldville Farm. Oh, right. That quest.
Ooh.
That means I'm not gonna be able to use Chill Rend. Because I'm not spec'd into blades. Oh, got some laggy lag. Oh, that's what I should have played for the stream. I should have played some Joffrey Jam.
Uh-oh. This is hold up.
Why
This is
did
a
it rain?
problem.
Oh, what happened?
I'm about to pull it up. So, of course, I follow the r/Doom subreddit.
Yeah.
Somebody put, oh no, exclusive Doom live-action series in the works for Peacock, which is a streaming platform. First-person shooter classic Doom is getting revived as a streaming series.
How are they gonna do that? Doom Guy doesn't talk, and last time they did it, Doom Guy was a chick.
Well met.
Have you seen Glistel and Melintus Ancrus together? Isn't it awful?
Welcome, good.
Hey, where's Joffrey?
Oh, yes. He'll be in the Priory House somewhere. We are a monastic order devoted to divine Talos, who was the mortal Tiber Septim, the founder of the Empire. Hi.
Yes?
This we can do is a love story and he never
upstairs.
fires a
Go
gun.
I'm gonna beat that first smug that told me he was out in the chapel.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
I have the Amulet
This
Kings.
cannot be. No one but the Emperor is permitted to handle the amulet. Let me see it.
Yeah, sure.
By the Nine. This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you?
Oh yeah, that does remind me, Frog. I
What do
learned
you know of the Emperor's death?
of a meme right
As
before
unlikely as your
stream.
story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny
You know who
of the
Mori
Emperor
Calliope
put you
is?
to me carrying
Calliope.
the Amulet of Kings.
Doesn't sound familiar.
She's a VTuber from Hololive. Pink hair
don't-
rapper.
Doesn't sound familiar.
Well, I guess someone did like some deep fake stuff with her voice using AI.
His meaning is unclear.
I don't know how much I want to say on Twitch, but let's just say the idea was she's going to stop YouTube and
It is a holy relic of great
be a
power.
horse breeder.
When an emperor is
Oh.
with the emperor dead, it may be that the
That sounds
I am one of the
interesting.
few who know of his existence. Many years
Interesting
ago, I
is
served
an-
as captain
is
of
a-
Uriel's bodyguards
There's a
at the
term
Blade.
for it.
One night,
Don't look it
Uriel
up too
called me
much,
into his
guys.
private chambers. A
Yeah,
baby
save
boy
your
lay
sanity.
sleeping in a bath. Uriel told me to deliver
Especially
him
if you
somewhere
just
safe.
you don't know.
He
it's
never
probably
told me
best
to
anything
keep it
else
that
about
way.
the baby, but I knew it was his son. From
Yeah,
time to
no,
time, he would
that's
ask about the child's
that's
progress.
something.
Now it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
I guess there's also a meme going around back a while back
He
about
serves
how like
architects in
Hatsune
the chapel
Miku
in the
made
city of
Minecraft
Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once.
and wrote Harry
The
Potter.
enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know
Just
if
saw
there's
this
anything you
Eller
need.
run around
Our
town, and now
resources
she's
here are
gone.
limited, but I will help in any way I can.
No
I
assistance?
keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
I need your clothes, your boots, And your horse. I'll take those I'll take all these potions and the scroll. I guess I'll take the light armor. And the steel bow and the steel arrows. Other than that, I have everything else. Oh, I got full leather armor. Alright, we'll probably stop in the city. Sell all of our stuff. And then we'll go find Martin. If I was going the right way. Good lord, I jumped far. Oh, did I die for a second?
No.
Because
I don't think
Discord,
so.
like, restarted itself or something.
No. I can still hear you, so.
What?
Guess I'll probably get. Should I go the M12 or the Spaz 15?
Go Spaz. Gotta bring that good energy.
I guess nobody else was really bringing a shotgun either, so I'll make rotate somehow.
I just missed the shops. Well, guess we'll wait.
I do need the Spaz black eyes for sure.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Jolring. I come on behalf of my master, Umbacano. He asked me to deliver this note. I believe it is an invitation to visit him at his manor in the Imperial City.
Right, what does Mbakano want with me?
My master is a collector of alien antiquities.
So this guy will
Come
straight
to
just
his
find you
attention that
everywhere in the
recently
world.
sold an item
Okay.
that interests him. I believe the note will give you all the details.
You tell me about this Umbakano.
My master, Umbacano, lives in the Talos Plaza district of the Imperial City.
Of course he
He
does.
is known across Cyrodiil as a collector of alien antiquities.
Ah yes, the aliens, the slave master Daedra worshippers.
They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members. Bye.
Probably won't be
Just
doing the Dark
chill
Brotherhood on
here.
this guy. I don't think he exactly screams sneaky. That probably wouldn't hurt to increase my agility.
Hello,
Hi.
I don't think we've met. Are you new in town?
Yes, I am.
Likewise, I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad to meet you as well.
Mother, you say? Tell me more about your mother.
My mother owns Northern Goods and Trade in Coral. I saw Reyna Briand talking to her dogs the other day. I think she thinks they understand her.
Oh, she's so happy.
What?
If I remember right.
Tell me more.
Yeah, her disposition is maxed.
Bye. Only the finest wares to buy and barter at Northern Goods and Trades. I'm Seedneus.
What's
the
that
proprietor.
weapon skin I
How can I
want?
help you?
Oh, I bet it's...
Seedneus. Look, I'm not a scaly, but you know, Seedneus is really giving off the MILF vibes.
Knowledge
Can you
is
teach
the
me?
key to success in any endeavor.
Mercantile.
Go ahead.
Oh, this position is maxed. Sure.
What a thoughtful gift. Every little
Roaming
bit
Smoke,
helps.
underrated. Let's play
I
some
think we're
Roaming
in for some
Smoke.
hard times. The death of your... An old cleric with that name comes in now and then. Lives southeast of town on the Black Road at Waynon Priory.
The Black Road. What happened where it got that name?
Try the other coral merchants.
Well, you
Renoir's
see.
has books, fire and steel for your armor and weapons.
A lot of dark elves and red guards out there.
Yeah. Yep.
Only quality goods.
It's like Conan the Barbarian. Why do they call it the Black Kingdoms? Because it's basically where Africa is. Whoa. When I scroll in game, it scrolls my Discord. Woman, how are you in an apprentice mercantile skill when you teach mercantile? Anyways, take these robes. Take this ring.
You need to make a better...
Alright, we'll go back down. About 62% value. There we go. Take that. Take this sorcery potion. I have no use for magic. Potion of Disbelief. Resist magic 15% for 5 seconds. Oh no, let's keep that. Don't need that. Take all those.
Good price.
Take all
Good
that.
price for a good customer.
Take the scroll of chameleon.
And excellent bar.
Flawless topaz, only 13 gold.
A fine a good price for a good customer.
What do you have? You got some repair hammers. I guess I'll take some of those. Like 5 of those bad boys.
Thank you. Come again. You too.
No, I'll come again, alright. I mean, what? Alright, where's the smithy? There it is. Fire and steel.
Hello.
Oh god, why is the music so loud?
Let's do business.
Rashida's special. Fortify armor and strength by 5 points on self. Nothing.
Bye.
Died in Discord. What? Oh, yep, so I did. Discord is frozen. Unfortunate. Make sure I'm still streaming. Okay. Well, hopefully they'll come back. Let me make sure I can hear myself. Now I'm super paranoid. Make sure I can hear myself. Now I'm super paranoid. Yep. Oh, I gotta sell my armor.
Yes? Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Oh no, not shield. There we go.
Pleasure to serve. Ah, Coral. Easy access to all the other cities of Cyrodiil.
What?
Nice.
It's off in the
town,
corner.
But you need money here to live well. Head out of town and do some hunting. Sell the skins. Or you can loot old caves and ruins.
Right. Wait, you're the
There's
armor
much
teacher,
I can
aren't you?
show you. Let's see if we can't pay attention.
I'll blow my money on
I
this.
can show you some new things.
Damn.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? That seems a thank you. I can show you some new things.
Damn.
Goodbye.
So what does that put me at now? 41. Okay. See if I can like fix Discord. Close window. Open Discord from here. Okay, I see what I'm gonna have to do. Okay, that's what it is. We go quit Discord. And then yeah, I just had to do like a restart, I guess. It's loading. Oh, well, that's going. Skingrad, Kavach. Oh my god, it's gonna be a hot minute through the wilderness. Oh my god. Always allow, god damn it. I literally just said always allow. Okay, there we go. Alright, am I back? Okay, I had to restart. God, I can't remember the right button. Badass. How you spell it? Vampire Survivors? Yep. I put way too much time in Vampire Survivors. What the hell? Shut. There you are, you little bastard. Don't run. No, dude, I played Cully in Smite before she got changed. And, man, I miss that. It was simplistic, but it worked. And then then they, changed her. And there was one game mode where, oh no, it was duels. So it was 1v1s. Alright, music, calm down. And so when they changed her, her passive was she would be like, because she was a jungler, she would get like a random target and she would get like bonuses if she killed that person. Which included getting all her health back and maybe her mana too. So as you can imagine, in a mode that's strictly 1v1, she was incredibly broken. And what did they do rather than change it and keep the game mode that everybody kind of liked? They just completely scrapped the game mode because it wasn't Conquest. Nern! I've discovered a sprig of Nern root, a plant ingredient this unusual must have value. Perhaps I should bring it to an alchemist and find out a little more about it. Alchemists can be found in almost every city of Cyrodiil. Yeah, that was kind of a problem with Smite, was they had like a lot of game modes. And Conquest was like the standard like MOBA game mode with the lanes and stuff. But they also had other game modes like ARAM, they had 1v1s. They had one where it was like a ticket counter. I believe there was a 3v3 and a 4v4. And they got rid of them all. Because they just really wanted people to play their shitty Conquest mode. And I say it's because no one played it, but everyone I ever saw play, they played every mode except Conquest. Then again, I got a bunch of monkeys with typewriters working on that game. 10 years later and they still haven't figured out how to balance their game. Oh, hi, little bandit. Hi, low. Hello, bandit. Take the high road. I'll take the low. There, the crevasse. Fill it with your mighty juice. It still kind of boggles my mind, Jack Black's career path. He went from Tenacious D, probably some of the most like explicit like metal out there, and he's just like a goofball. Then there was that time in Hollywood where they tried to make him a heartthrob with like Shallow Hal and all those movies, and now he's kind of just like a household like funny guy, family friendly kind of actor. I mean, for Lord's sake, he's voicing Bowser now. I wonder how Cal Gas is doing. This could only end poorly. But I'm doing it anyways. My athletics went up again. Perks are running everywhere. Whoa! Oh, my legs! Why are you playing on controller? PC's better. Bethesda games never change. Come on. Come on, almost there. There we go, I just kind of want some stable ground. I died again in Discord. Wow. Discord is really special right now. I realize I'm at the edge of the map. finally, something's out here. Usually I can't walk 2 feet without finding anything. Without bumping into stuff. The Barbarian, out in the wilderness. What's this? Oh, it's just a rock. Probably put my axe away. The instant I put my axe away. Oh god, what is happening? Oh, I'm coming for your punk ass.
Yeah. Oh.
Batman swooped him. Gonna rest for an hour. What? No, what now? Get out of here. Why do you have 2 gold on you? What? Oh god, this might take me a while, boys. Oh! Probably gonna be doing that a lot. I have a tendency to jump around like a crack addict in this game.
Yeah.
Come here, you. Block. Okay, I can't block magic. So I guess a good thing about Emkol is it fortifies your personality as one of its ingredients. So basically what that means is you could chug one of those bad boys. And I believe that makes people like you more, which means that you chug that right before a merchant, and the prices will get a little bit lower. Which, I don't think I have very high personality. Yeah, it's very low. 'Cause I'm a Nord. I'll just rest again. There's no point in not. I'd be wasting potions otherwise. I'm pretty zoomy. Yeah, I got that speed. I'm very athletic. No magic here. No, except alchemy, I guess. Even then, that's more like scientific and like primal. Taking a shortcut. Oh, good old Bethesda walking. I'll never forget in Fallout 3 when your dad runs down a flight of stairs, and because of how the running works, he just like, he hits one step like halfway down, and then he just kind of like bounces off the stairs. Yep. Come on. I want up this rock. Yeah, there we go. Man, would you look at that? That's some beauty right there. What is that? Is that Skingrad? Oh, no, wait, that's actually Kavach. That's where we need to go. We can see it in the distance.
Ha!
You might also ask yourself, Hawk, why do you keep breaking your legs? You keep taking needless damage. Well, the more damage you take from jumping actually increases your acrobatics even more than usual. Got a fort there. Man, I always forgot Kvatch was kind of like an actual, like, city. And not just a burning hole. Found Fort Lynchel. Hello? Bandits? What? Oh, these aren't bandits. It's the undead. Zombies! You missed, bitch. Necromancers, huh? Oh, wait. This is where you get black soul gems. Huh. Well, I've never joined the Mages Guild in this guy, so we might as well go in here. Also funny how Lynchels kind of sounds like Lich. No! The summon blocked me! Drain lock. Control Hall of the Knights? What? Oh god, what happened? Oh. Okay. I think I'm alive. Let me check my volume again. Oh, that's not fair. I wasn't ready. Kill him! Kill him! I can't fight ghosts yet. I need a silver axe. Do I make anything like healing? Oh, wait. Light. No. Oh, I don't like this place. Nobody. Quality Axe of Spark? Well, we can fight the ghost now. I did that to increase my skills. Where did you go? What's up with you, mud crab? Oh, it only opens the one door, okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Hello? Who's there?
Your worst nightmare. Oh, a bed. Oh, nice. Everything you do is just a bit easier, more instinctive, more satisfying. It's as though you had suddenly developed keen senses and instinct. We can just do some sneaking at some point to get our agility up, which we might need to do at some point because that's what affects you getting staggered. Which is funny because... Okay. All like the things that govern agility generally have you try to not Temple of War. Try to not have you get in combat, the sneak, the archery, the lockpicking. Yeah, it was nothing. Smell the old crypts and grave soil. Brings back nostalgic memories. Pants of fortify fatigue. Quit running! God, mages are the most annoying enemies in this game just because they're so fast. And all they do is run. Oh. Okay, we're gonna wait a little bit. What is... Reload. Jesus. Okay. There, we got this. Cure disease, that's never bad to have. Never know when you guys find yourself in a vampire lair. That's for sure. Oh. Hacha! Don't run from me. Steel mace? I'm just curious what it looks like. Oh, that's cool. You know what? Let's use it. Why not? Diversify our moveset. We're just more than an axe guy. We really gotta represent the guys that use the blunt weapons. No one ever uses them. Mace to the face. think I have more potions. Silver arrows whenever we need to shoot a ghost. Because that's a thing. Where the only weapons that can hurt like ghosts because they're ethereal is silver weapons, magic weapons, and Daedric weapons. Gotta kill the wizards fast so you can take all their potions and scrolls. Your doom. You know what? No. I'm not gonna chase you if you're gonna be like that. Alright. No! No, you came up here. You're gonna fight me. You don't get to just take a pot shot and run away from me. Resist poison, blue, and green. You don't just get to run away. How many uses is that? 50? I mean, I might as well use this. Even if the enchantment runs out, it's still better. Oh, 1 second. Where is my... I just now also realized that Discord decided to close for some reason. You know, we're just gonna let Discord sit for a bit. Let it sober up. Yep, there's the potion fatigue. Nope. 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 Die. Silver mace. Nice. Even better, we're getting upgrades. Alright, you wanna play? I can fight back. No, I'm not getting tired. Die. You little shit. Oh, this is cool looking. It's so fancy. Got some good weapons out of that, and I'm happy. Got a bunch of weak potions now, which is kind of something we were lacking. That's the real key here. Da 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 da. Can you tell I listen to this soundtrack a lot? I mean, it's just so good. Alright. Enemies nearby. That's concerning. I'm hearing noises and they're freaking me out, man. Got some dead trees up here. Wait, can I wait now? Can I wait while in the air? Fair enough. You know what? Let's wait till morning. That way we can see. This game has a tendency of being really dark. There we go. Oh god, I'm on the wrong side, aren't I? Oh. Guess we'll go around. Get an invisible walled. You know, I've now come to the realization that I used to say Skyrim really need acrobatics because everything was on top of a mountain. I take it back because when I'm on a ledge, kind of like right here, like when I'm in like this position, I'm mashing the spacebar. I can't jump. That would kind of defeat the purpose, wouldn't it? Shame. I still think acrobatics is like a good idea for a skill set. Because apparently you could also climb and dagger fall. So pretty much like every form of movement was a skill. Which, I feel like that kind of needs to be a thing. You don't want to do this, bandit. Oops. A silver bow! We're getting silver weapons now. Mortal camp. What? I pressed the wrong button. Come on, I'll give you one more. And you poison me, you coward. Bear pelt. We don't have destruction, so we don't gotta worry about that. The hedge wizard. We're on the wrong side of the mountain. Story of every Skyrim player. Trying to get to the objective. Huh. 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 I don't think we can catch butterflies in this game. Oh, that's a boar. Come on. Hit me. Oh, he's got actually a lot of health. Why does he have so much health? Alright. Bring out the big guns. Oh, poor me, that's got health on it. Come on. Gonna be doing a lot more resting since we don't have magic. Oh, that boar meat. That's restore health. Oh, you know, we should probably actually have to hunt deer, because venison also gives you health. It's gonna be really helpful. Oh, we're getting there. I'm going the right way. We just gotta go the long way around. Unfortunately. Do I get it for, like, trying to be cool and just, like, jump around everywhere? We'll get there eventually. You know, I've considered using like warhammers, but I've got like the game guide, so I was looking up all like the different weapons, and oh hi. Okay. And apparently the Daedric warhammer is 93 pounds. So obviously warhammers are going to be the heaviest weapon. And while we are kind of going like pretty strong in terms of strength, I don't quite feel comfortable wielding that kind of weapon just yet. But luckily it's just the blade skill, so we can always upgrade later. Can I help you? He's gonna run back. Audio? Wait, what's wrong with the audio? Okay. Never mind. Don't scare me like that. That's a streamer's greatest fear is the audio.
Come on, run while there's still time. The guard still holds the road, but it's only a matter of time before they're overwhelmed. God's blood.
Run from what?
You don't know, do you? Deidre overran Kvatch last night. There were glowing portals outside the walls, gates to Oblivion itself. There was a huge creature, something out of a nightmare, came right over the walls, blasting fire that swarmed around it, killing.
I'm sorry, sir. The only thing I can think of is after Skyrim, you have such a square head. I mean, you still got like the thin head, but damn.
Go and see for yourself. Kvatch is a smoking ruin. We're all that's left. Do you understand me? Everyone else is dead.
How did you escape?
It was Savli and Matthias. Some of the other guards helped some of us escape. They cut their way out, right through the city gates. Savlian says they can hold the road. No, I don't believe him. Nothing can stop them. If you'd seen it, you'd know. I'm getting out of here before it's too late. They'll be here any minute, I'm telling you. Run when you can.
He stopped for a second, he tripped.
It's the smell. What do you want?
Yeah, hi, I'm here for someone named Martin.
I mean the priest. I don't think he made it out of the city. Very few of us did. But Savli and Matthias might know more. He's in charge of the city guard that are defending the camp. You'll find him at
There's
the
Matthias.
barricade at the top of the road. He's still trying to hold what's left of the guard together. Late at
Kvatch?
night, while we were
Overall?
all asleep, the door to Oblivion opened. Deidre came out and set fire to the town. Many people died, but some got out alive.
Seemed very calm about the situation. Well, then again, the last guy was kind of overselling it. Oh no, I can't smith my axe. That's right, because it's enchanted. Need to get my armor up to 50, I believe? Oh, whoa, wait, when did this happen? Hold on. I might have something for this. Got poisoned or something. Nope. Yeah, I'll have to find a shrine or something.
I don't have much. I can fix whatever.
Yes. Going into war.
Have a
You
look
have
at my
sale.
wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Take the steel bow, I don't need anymore. Take the steel mace.
You drive a hard bar.
Take the war axe. God, I want to keep the pacer, but it's 18 pounds. Do you have like a shield? No, you sell exclusively weapons. I can kind of respect that.
I don't like to talk about it. I don't remember much. I woke to screaming and fire. I ran. I was lucky. I survived. My friends weren't so lucky. I'm through talking to you.
Damn. Priest.
Hope is gone. The Imperial line is dead.
Oh my god, his hair.
The Covenant is broken. The enemy has won.
Covenant.
The Imperial line is dead, and the gods have forsaken us. Where is our blessing? Where is our protection? Where are our
me.
gods? The enemy triumphs, and we die alone.
Well, then you pick up an axe and you fight back like a real barbarian.
He is the Prince of Destruction, and the Daedra are his servants.
Crom laughs at your weakness and your gods.
Cast down, and the faithful, my friends, all dead. The enemy is won, and we are destroyed.
I like that I can just, like, give DLC responses to the city I've never been to. Time for a real warrior to clean all this up. Step aside, priest. Dorn Iron Scar is on the case. Still on the case. Should probably put my weapon away. I'm a little bit faster. We found a gate to Oblivion.
This ends here.
Oh, I sent him flying. Why do they all have forks? Oh, wait, I see. Oh. Hold up.
Stand back, civilian. This is no place for you. Get back to the encampment at once.
What are you gonna do now?
Only thing we can do. We'll try to hold our ground, that's what. If we can't hold this barricade, those beasts could march right down and overrun the encampment. I have to try and protect the few civilians that are left. It's all I can do now.
Tell me about Martin.
Priest. Last I saw him, he was leading a group towards the chapel of Akatosh. If he's lucky, he's trapped in there with the rest of them, at least safe for the moment. If he's not...
What about this Oblivion gate?
To Oblivion. The enemy used them to attack the city. They appeared outside the walls, and Daedra poured out. They've opened one right in front of the city gates. Until that gate is closed, the best I can do is try to hold these barricades. My home! My goddamn home in flames! It kills me that I can't get in there and do something! We couldn't have been any less prepared for this. Seems like they came out of nowhere. There were just so many of them. If only I had a way to strike back at the enemy. But we can't leave the barricade until that Oblivion gate is closed.
I respect you, I'll help you out.
You're kidding, right?
You have my axe.
If you're serious, maybe I can put you to use. It'll likely mean your death, though. Are you sure?
I am scared.
I don't know how to close this gate, but it must be possible, because the enemy closed the ones they opened during the initial attack. You can see the marks on the ground where they were, with the great gate right in the middle. I sent men into the gate to see if they could find a way to shut it. They haven't come back. If you can get in there, find out what happened to them. If they're alive, help them finish the job. If not, see what you can do on your own. The best I can say is good luck. If you make it back alive, we'll be waiting for you.
I'll be back.
It's a brave thing.
There's 16 Daedric princes, each with their own plane of Oblivion. Man got charred immediately. Oh, I dodged right into it. So I guess the good thing about this axe I picked up, it does shock damage, which pretty much every Daedra is weak to shock.
I'm on your side.
You wanna slow down there, buddy?
Fine. I never thought I'd see another friendly face. The others, taken. They were taken to the tower.
Alright, tell me what's going on here.
Thaddeus sent us in to try and
Give me a
close the
rundown.
gate. We were ambushed, trapped, and picked off. I managed to escape, but the others are strewn across that bridge. They took Menion off to the big tower. You've got to save him. I'm getting out of here.
Fine, leave. I can handle this myself. You only slow me down.
I figured I was the last one left alive. All right. I'll try to get out of here and let the captain know what's going on.
Don't need him dying. This place is pretty cool. Lava. Got some brutal legend, like metal pieces just sticking out everywhere. Yep. Taking all this blood grass. You can only find it in Oblivion. Grab some of that too. Dinosaurs! That's fine, still beat his ass. that's right. This place is basically a maze. Oh. Poor sod. I kind of can't see anything with my axe. It's kind of making a blind spot. Fleshy pod. Mmm. Hear that sound. Why does that remind me of Mortal Kombat? Something like the crypts, I think. We had like fleshy pods you could open. Hi. Oh, I got blood on my axe now. Nice. Sadly, I don't think we're high enough level to find the Arachne waifus. I think we just got clan fears for right now. Hold on, I'm picking flowers. You're dead when I get up there. I keep pressing the wrong button. I'm coming up there. I'm a speed build. I can get anywhere. They don't even have like loot on them. Pick up the bloodgrass, please. Is that the way I came? Judging by the enemies, no. Oh. Landmines. They planted landmines. Whoa, it had a curve on it. I'm sorry, this arrow weighs a pound. More scat. He's got 57 pounds of arrows on him. Where's these? Magic essence. Why? Oh, sweet baby Jesus. I have 2 HP. Alright, we might need like a bigger potion for this. That didn't help much. I don't have like a soul gem on me, do I? Oh, I do. Yes. Suck shock. Alright, now we fight our way up in the tower. What the? Daedra Heart. If I remember right, these suck. Yeah, they're super heavy and they really don't do any damage. I'm gonna save it. I want to keep burning through all my potions. Normally there's like a healing font. Oh, like right here. Gotta focus him down. Oh, God. This is why we save. Okay. Oh. Oh, you're just gonna... What? Okay. Uh... Damn. Oh wait, what? Wait, what the? I got the death music. I think he's got an enchanted weapon. Let's see if there's anything that can help me out here. Come on. Okay, we gotta use our poisons. Smoke guy's around here somewhere. That did not heal a lot. I figured that would have healed a lot more. Oh, why did I block? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We are technically wearing light armor. Gonna use our poison. He saw us. No, just kill me. We'll get through this eventually. It's a battle of attrition. So here's the thing, our sneak isn't very high. So he's immediately gonna attack us. Gotta be sneaky like. Oh my god. Dude, come on. Nope. Oh, thank God. Burden of flesh. Okay, yeah, so he had an enchanted mace on him. That's what it was. Oh, okay. That's why he hit so hard. Damn. Alright, this is fine. Okay, we're going the right way. I'm saving it. I don't want to go through that again. Just got really unlucky there, I think. Had super low health and then he hit me with a 30 damage enchantment. Scamps I can handle. Come on, you're never gonna give me like clan fear claws? I also realized I called them scamps. Worship. Oh. Needs a key. Save often. The plains of Oblivion are a dangerous realm. I could probably make this jump. I'm not gonna try because I have I have 1 HP. Guys, this is all I have. And I'm a dumbass who didn't wait.
In the cage. Ha! Oh! Over here. Oh!
Pop.
Quickly, quickly, there's no time. You must get to the top of the large tower. The sigil key, they call it. That's what keeps the Oblivion gate open. Find the sigil stone. Remove it and the gate will close. Hurry! The keeper has the key. You must get the key.
Can I not let you out? I guess not. I salute you then, soldier, if you're willing to die here, trapped in the plains of Oblivion forever. Unless I can do something down here. Nope. Godspeed, soldier. I think it might actually be faster for me to jump around everywhere. Because I got some distance on me. Oh god, I can't see.
Whoa!
Oh!
Whoa!
No! That was unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. God, I wish I could block. Now, the reason I can't block really well, like you can even see it's not holding. I've got a, like I'm holding it down, you can see that's doing that. I have a really cheap wireless Logitech mouse, and it's getting up there in years, so yeah, right clicking is kind of difficult. What? Excuse me? Oh. Wait. Okay, that's that. Do I go back down? No, because this is... I used the key to open this. This map does not help. Well, I guess we'll go back down and try again. Yes, there's another door that also requires the key. Oh my god, that's what it was, wasn't it? Got him. Tactical. Hey, where's this go? The place is gonna be gone forever after we leave, so we might as well explore. Whew. Where does this go? Oh, I almost jumped off the side. Meat Harbor. Stand there, Darth Maul. Please. Nearness of evil. Weakness to fire 20% for 20 seconds on strike. Thank you for just standing there. Oh. That's lava. Poisons. You're waiting again. Actually, wait, I got a better mace, don't I? The burden of flesh. I kind of like the detail on this. It gives me like Vampire the Masquerade vibes. Alright, now you make it all the way back. Dodged. And then we go up here. And then we go up here, and hopefully this will eventually take us to the top now. Which we can actually see right there. That's where we need to get to. I missed. And now he's gonna run. Because he's a mage. Portal. Steel Claymore. Alright. Die! Clan Fear. Oh, it's not even Clan Fear, it's a runt. Please hold the block. I'm not trying to parry like this is Dark Souls. I can't see. Swing, please. Beat his ass in the corner. If he had a weapon, it's all the way down at the bottom. I'm not getting it. Okay. This is fine. Of course. What's the odds that the demons are resistant to poison? I mean, I know they are in Pathfinder, but... Oh, fun fact. I think in this game, Argonians take 0 poison damage. They have completely heat immunity. Oh my god. God, I wish I could block. Okay, I think all we gotta do is just go up here and get the thing, and then we're ace. Oh yeah. Sayonara, Daedra. Subjacent sigil. Breaking the siege. I have closed the gate by taking the sigil stone that anchors it within Oblivion. I should tell Savos Matthias. That one's from me. This is gonna be the best I have for a soundboard. Yo, Savos, I need a nap, man.
Close the gate. I knew you could do it. This is our chance to launch a counterattack. I need you to come with us. You've got far more combat experience than these men. Are you able to join us now? I can wait, but not for long. We've got to move quickly before they have a chance to barricade the city gate.
Yeah, let's go. I need to get the temple anyways to remove my debuffs. You guys coming? Yeah, you're coming. I have entered the ruined city of Vach with Savlian Matthias and his men. We must clear the southern plaza before the survivors in the chapel can escape. I'm very well aware, game. Oh my god, these guys are kind of chunky. I'm actually dead. Oh my god. Dude. Why did I not save when I went in there? It didn't save when I went into a new zone. Only before I rested. Alright, let's try this again. See, I need a new shield. Problem is there aren't like a lot of light shields. Is that not my active quest? I guess finding Martin was my quest. Get the one in the dress. Stop. Why did they come for me, man? It's like Fallout where the guy is like point blank you with a rocket launcher. Just because they know that if you die, you reload and they live. You have lumps and bruises from long practice sessions with all kinds of maces and axes. You're now a journeyman with blunt weapons. You can sidestep power attacks, now have a chance to disarm your opponent. Press and hold the attack button while moving left or right. Shame, I'm probably about to die right now. Yep, didn't matter. And then they kill him. You know what? I'm gonna turn it down a little because for some reason these guys have way more health.
Close the gate.
And that's a thing. When it comes to like how games handle difficulty like Oblivion does, I find no shame in turning it down because all it does is just make fights take longer. Enemies do more damage, have more health. It's not fun. Kind of like Dragon Age 2. The best way to play it, yep. Look, they're even different enemies now. The best way to play Dragon Age 2 is a lower difficulty because it just makes fights take longer. There's like no extra strategy or anything like that. Help Savlian Matthias and his men retake the South Plaza. Should talk to him about our next move. Yeah, and I leveled up a lot. Where are you going? Whatever, there's a Daedra over here. He's probably got stuff on him.
We wiped the bastards out! It's safe to pull those people out of the chapel. Let's get in there and make sure they're all right. Come on. This is only the beginning of the battle for Kvatch. We can just...
Yeah, sure. Oh, my chess piece broke. That's probably why I was taking a lot of damage. Thank God there are beds in here. Please.
The area is clear? Then as soon as Captain Matthias gives the order, I'll escort the civilians to safety. Brother Martin? Yes, he's right over there. He led a group of us here during the confusion of the attack. We owe him our lives. It all happened so fast. It was all we could do to round up the survivors and try to get them to safety. We failed them miserably.
Well, you know, I mean, when a portal to hell just randomly opens up in the middle of the night, there's only so much you can do. Yeah, I need a... Hold on, Martin. Ah, there we go. I should have finally fixed my... Yep, there goes my stats. I need a bed. Please. You've learned a lot about Cyrodiil, and about yourself. It's hard to believe how ignorant you were, but now you have so much more to learn. Probably 3 biggest stats right here for us. Oh, look at that, we're about halfway to leveling up again. You just gotta walk like 2 more feet. Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
How could the Nine let this happen? I'm sorry.
Hopefully someone in here is like a smith.
Greetings, travel. Farewell.
Hi, Martin.
It's the Chapel of...
Nope.
Farewell.
Oh well.
We've done it. I can't believe it.
We'll get Martin after this.
Would work.
I always found the pacing kind of weird that you leave to transport Martin to Joffrey and then
not even close.
Then you come back.
Only the first step. If this town is to be ours again, we'll need to get inside the castle. You've come this far with us. Will you go further? If we're truly going to succeed, I'll need much more of your help. I warn you, though, what we've seen so far is nothing compared to the battle that likely awaits us. Take a few moments to catch your breath and think it over.
I already did, Hoss.
Let me know and we'll get underway. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
I knew you'd be up to it. Our goal is the castle's gate. We should be able to use this door to get out to the plaza in front of the castle gatehouse. You know the drill. Stick close and keep your eyes open. Let's move out!
Yeah, let's go beat some ass. see the one in the dress. Get the one in the dress. Oh god. Scamps! Not scamps. Why do I keep calling them scamps? God, they're loud.
This is no good. The gates are locked, and the only way to open them is from within the gatehouse.
Castle
We can't
gate.
open that gate from out here. The only mechanism for raising it is inside the gatehouse. And the only way to get into the gatehouse now will be through the passage at the North Guardhouse, but that's always kept locked. Hurry and find Barrich Inian. He should be back in the chapel. Should still have the key to the guardhouse. Once you've got it, get to the guardhouse, find the passage, and open that gate. Then we can get inside the castle and secure it.
Why do this? Why you make me run back into the chapel all of a sudden?
How could the Nine let this happen? We
Oh,
saw
hi.
the smoke from the Gold Road while out on patrol. How can we help?
Follow
We'll be
me.
right behind you. I'm just waiting for Captain.
Look, he's even right in the door.
Finally.
Give me the key.
I have it.
You need to get in the castle.
They managed to close the castle gate.
If I remember right, he gets really pissy with you if you say no time to
I'm
explain.
afraid you're in for a tough time, friend. The city's in bad shape, and it will be difficult to make it to the guardhouse by yourself. I'd better go with you. We'll have to go through the chapel undercroft, and then through what's left of the city. If I don't make it, take the key and carry on without me.
You won't make it. You're an NPC.
At the north wall of the city.
They have a tendency of dying really quickly. Kill them all, men! Let the gods sort them out. Scam skin. Oh, that's a lot of dudes out here. Get some more of that. Oh. Why? Why do you have forks? Did he die? Okay, no, there's just... I saw this pile of corpses and I thought, did the dude already die? Oh my god. Well, you know, that's fine. He didn't participate in the fight. Only that one had like scamp skin. And of course he runs into the mob. Alright, we still got some of our boy. He's just, oh my god, he's Leroying it. Dude, get out of my way. I can't see anything. Gift of Flame. Ring of Light. I was afraid of this. We gotta drop something now. Oh wait, what does this do? Burden 40 points on self or feather on self. What? Hell, steel, battle axe. That was nice. That's still not enough. Maybe if I... All the strength in the known world and still have to deal with encumbrance. Wait. Yes! The potion! I didn't learn my lesson. I'm still looting. Go. Taking this rat meat. I found the tunnel entrance in Kvatch. I need to follow it to the gatehouse so I can raise the gates and let the guards into this courtyard. Alright, now we're on a time limit. Wow, that's not a very powerful ring of light. I have raised the gate into Castle Kvatch. I must now help Savlian and his men defeat the monsters within. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Just keep swinging. Whoa, nice try, buddy.
This area is clear. We've got to get inside and find the Count before it's too late. Move out!
Oh god. Turn me around. I'm gonna see if I can make more feather potions, because I found this one isn't gonna last me long enough. I'm delaying the inevitable. I can make these, I guess. While I'm here. Oh, I should also probably see if I can make more health potions. Oops. The danger hearts have value. That was the only one that could heal, though. Unfortunate. But you know what? I'll take it. If I could find it amongst my cacophony of potions and poisons.
All right, this is it. We'll hold this area. You head to the back of the castle.
I don't think this is the time.
Don't come back here without him. Do your worst.
Not when our buddy's getting cooked alive right now. You know what? Good time to actually use this. Lol. I think this armor might actually be better for me. Oh yeah. Gotta love the fact that feather spells last forever. Oh, sorry. Sorry, boys. I'm an uncultured barbarian, you know, I'm a savage. Oh, staggered his ass. Die. Die. I will bludgeon you with this chunk of silver. Also, fun fact, Flame Atronachs are the only enemy weak to frost damage. The elements are very unbalanced. Please, 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 team, help, help me, team. And I can't see anything because I'm on fire. Oh. Well, he did. Look at that precision. Alright, let's get out of here before my feather wears off. Wow, that one guard actually survived the whole siege.
Where is the Count?
Lying face down in a pool of blood.
How dare you mock him, even in death? Had you not been instrumental in getting this far, I'd put you down where you stand.
Do
Where's
it.
the Count's ring? Do you have it?
Right here.
This is safe. Thank you. I shall make sure it is protected for the time when a new Count is crowned. Here, take this. I have no use.
Yeah, because this guy was totally gonna live throughout this whole thing.
It may serve you well in days to come. He should be around the camp somewhere.
Fortify endurance and strength by 3 points. Hold on. Okay, so that's 68. Alright, let's get out of here before my feather wears off. We can level up later. Let's try and get to the market district. Okay, I was afraid of that. What am I? I'm 40 pounds over. Unfortunate. Eight more pounds. There we go, and then we can just come back and pick those up. Nice.
Go ahead. For the right price,
First,
I can
repair my magic items. And the rest I can repair on my own, which I should probably do.
Well, what do you want? Let's do
So
business.
probably. You know what? Here's what I'll do. I'll sell what I can here. And then I'll probably be good time to call it. Because you guys probably don't want to see me, like, sell all my junk and then level up when the things I'm gonna put points into, like I have been doing. So we'll get to that, and then so you. So you. I don't need these arrows. Take those. That's right, you only sell. You only buy my light armor.
For a good customer.
And I would like some more repair hammers, please.
Thank you. You too.
Alright, so with that, let me just go ahead and oh, that was the wrong one. My bad. So, thank you. Oh, let me also get some music going. Alright, so no one really spoke in chat, which I'm totally okay with. I am a lurker at heart myself. But if you did show up, thank you for stopping by. I'm a very small channel. But I'm gonna try to get consistent with streams. So if you did like some of this, go ahead and give me a follow. Let's see what else. This will probably be uploaded to YouTube for the sake of archival purposes here in like the next day or two. And I'm also going to try and do those YouTube series I've been talking about. Tomorrow, around probably 7 or so, will be American Trucking Simulator. I'm going to try playing that with my buddies. That will be fun. And I guess for those that showed up later, after the stream ended. Oh, hey, Frog. Thank you for giving it a watch. You know, I know probably like 35 views isn't much in the grand scheme of things, but you know, that does get me excited that people are watching, and is always appreciated. So, with that, everyone have a good night. I'm gonna play out, and take care, everybody. It has been fun.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Small Joe, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beating me. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way at Sacrifice, you got a 33 1/3 chance of winning. But I got a 66 2/3 chance of winning, because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me, and he's not even gonna try. So Samoa Joe, you take your 33 1/3 chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 1/3 chance of winning at Sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance of winning, if we used to go one-on-one, and then add 66 2/3%, I got a 141 2/3 chance of winning at Sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at Sacrifice.